This is CBS 42 Weekend Mornings.
We're back with our conversation with Dr. Rochelle Gaston Malone. For months after your son was shot and lost his life, we didn't know who was responsible as part of the investigation. Months later, a young man was arrested and charged with Jordan's murder and also several other murders in the Birmingham area. I can imagine there is anger and a lot of questions when you get that news that there is someone responsible and it's another young man. How did you take that emotion and channel it into a way that you could function and help other people?
I found out about who was being charged the anniversary of his birthday. So it was a year later, and his first birthday after that year. And it was bittersweet. It helped me go into that celebration with a little bit more ease, but then that's when those different stages of grief kicked in. The anger really kicked in for me. The way I dealt with that was that first and foremost, I know that's not the way we're supposed to do that. It's, vengeance is not mine. It's the Lord's. That's His word. And it's a guarantee and a promise to us that justice will be served the way He needs it to be. And it's not for us to take it into our own hands. So I had to rely very heavily on Scripture to keep me at a calmness. Tending to my health helped me to manage that anger as well, because it's very important for me to stay healthy.
And you have a daughter and a
I
grandson.
have a daughter,
you have
a
family.
grandson, I have family. And so just knowing that it's not for me to take it into my own hands and take on that anger, to leave it in the hands of who's supposed to take care of it and pray about it. It's a hard thing to do. It's challenging, I'll say, to do. I won't say it's hard. It's challenging to do. I've always had a great compassion for people, and even people who do wrong, I have a compassion for them.
There's a reason in there somewhere.
There's a reason somewhere why they do what they do, but it doesn't excuse the action that has been done. I'm a firm believer that you take action in a way of such a manner such as this, you should receive the punishment that's
consequences.
due.
The Jordan E. Melton Empowerment and Mentorship Society. Tell us your mission with that.
So the mission with the GEM Society is to carry out Jordan's desire to empower and mentor youth not to get on the wrong track, wrong path. And with that, my focus is trying to provide tools and guidance, mentorship, empowerment for them to create a lifestyle for themselves that practices nonviolence, putting systems in place for themselves, coping mechanisms for themselves, so that when things get to a place that could escalate into a violent situation, they'll know how to respond and react prior to. I call it being proactive with their thoughts, proactive with their words towards others, being proactive with their responses towards others, just being proactive in a manner that it kind of settles things to a place where it does not escalate to that violent place, because they need to see that their decision not only affects that particular moment, but it can affect a nation, as with Jordan's case.
Right. So many people, the community, their family members. Dr. Rochelle Gaston Malone, we appreciate you so much being so transparent about this process. And no doubt you are helping so many families, and families who at this moment don't even know that they may go through a similar situation. So thank you for being here and sharing your story. And where can people find your book?
The book can be purchased at Rocky Heights Printing in Birmingham at the local Book Nook. So if you go to rockyheightsprinting.com or localbooknook.com,
you can find
find it there.
It's an incredible book. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you this morning. A special homecoming for a World War II soldier, 83 years in the making. Ahead, a local reporter who's following this story joins us to talk about this soldier's journey home.